Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Going quickly here to Thomas. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll run here with a rookie. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Allen going to change this at the line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long. Now Allen. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. At their own 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Deputy! Viking 18! Six the Eagles!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. At the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 60, trap 60.
Back to throw here. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He wants Reynolds way downfield. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, 73 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And just shutting him off there. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Cougar 19.
On play action, they'll throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Get it? 70 Lions.
They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther Street, Panther Street.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Titans at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Viking 18.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked in right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 58 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. On his loop for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Jaguars 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Up the middle they go. Arthur. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
In motion right is Thomas.
Allen going to change the look here.
Alert! 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 What's that?
back to throw. Allen. And Thomas has it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Arthur. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
It's a gain of 10.
Now they'll change things up.
First down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
First down, Jaguars.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Titans' 5-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. Touchdown, Jaguars! Rondé Gadsden taking it in. And the Jags are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so. I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
2nd and 10.
That's Cougar 19. Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The Titans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
Back on 80. 19, 18.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. With his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans are going to take the lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else.
Bronco 80.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Check smash, check smash. Top below 18. Steady.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
When I got rich and deep down, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on a camouflage bill.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. Left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. Here's Allen to throw it.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Thomas, the man in motion left. Allen. Oh, that is incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some punting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Allen going to throw. And this one too low.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Allen going to audible to a different look. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
7 Pirates, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to DK. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chimray DK, 71 yards. And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Luke now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score 28. Jaguars 24. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke
back out to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To the air, Allen. And he comes back with one complete. Now a timeout signaled for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got the lead seeding. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around. And I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Ready, check. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 70 Lions. Undercut. Ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 4.
Tiger. 19 Lions. '70 Rangers.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Get it. 19 Tiger.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On the ready. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
They go play action here on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves.
Now back to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Now Allen going to change it up.
Slot man moves right. They'll run on first down. Arthur. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Arthur. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Allen.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Rondé Gadsden. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
For the 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Watch Twit.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Seven Pirates. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready. 19 Tigers.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 7.
Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll shift things around. Hands it off out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Bronco 80. No. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Check out.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 111 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you've got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Alert, alert, alert. 56, 56. Alert.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Allen going to change this at the line. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. From the left side here, and it's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Jaguar first down.
On 1st down, Arthur. And space tough to come by there, so we get maybe a yard to the 37.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Arthur. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Allen. Wide open receiver complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Arthur. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
56. Off 52. Middle. What's that?
Allen to throw. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
7 Pirates. Let's go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Here's 1st down. from the gun. He'll hand this off. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2nd and 6 coming up.
60 Bison.
4 yards on the pickup.
Buffalo 18.
2nd and 6 at the Jaguars' 7-yard line.
They'll set up the throw. And they're going to get it. They bring it down a sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions.
Back to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. An audible here to get a new look. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the Jaguars, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.